I'm Andrew Springer. The GW College Republicans turn 100 this weekend. Chris Brooks is the chairman of the organization. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you, Andrew.
So, Chris, you're chairman of the College Republicans. Just first of all, tell us, what does that mean? What does your job entail as chairman?
Sure. Well, as chairman, I'm in charge of an executive board of about 10 people. We have a vice chairman, public relations director, political affairs director, and I basically set the course of the organization. So help to bring in speakers, help to make sure the organization's on track, basically direct the entire organization. We have about 250 to 300 paid members and then a listserv of close to 3,000 people. So it's a fairly large organization.
Yes. And that organization is, of course, turning 100 years old, which is very significant. But why is it significant to you guys?
Sure. Well, 100 years is obviously a big milestone, and the College Republicans nationally, there's College Republican chapters all throughout the country at other universities, and the oldest of them are only about 110 years old. So we are one of the oldest chapters in the country. Proud to say that we've been at GW for 100 years, and it's a big mark. You know, we were formed in 1908 to work on then Howard Taft's campaign. Later became President Taft, and we've been on campus ever since for 100 years, in and out. We've had different names. We've been the Young Republicans, the College Republicans, but the College Republican organization nonetheless has been here for 100 years, and that's older than many of the other student organizations at GW, so we're pretty proud to say that we've been here for a while.
Would that make you the oldest student organization at GW or not?
I don't think we're the oldest.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I know the Cherry Tree is also turning 100 years, and I know the Hatchet turned 100 years, I believe, a little while ago, so we're not the oldest, but we're definitely among one of the oldest at GW.
Okay. And you have a big event planned for this weekend. Tell us a little bit about what you have planned and where it is and so forth.
We do. We've been spending the past 2 years reaching out to alumni. We've never really kept in touch with our alumni. So the past 2 years we've been going through old membership lists, old Cherry Tree yearbooks, old Hatchets, looking to find members, try to reconnect with them. Went through Alumni House to get some updated contact information for them. And on February 9th, this Saturday, we're going to be hosting an alumni celebration at the Press Club here in Washington, D.C. And it'll be about a 2-hour reception where members can mingle with current members, see what the organization's up to, see what some of our members are doing, or our former members are doing now, and then we'll have a dinner with a keynote address. So basically it's a time for people to come together. People are coming from across the country to reconnect with old friends and to see how the organization's doing since they were here.
So where are some of those former members now? I mean, do you have any big alumni names, or where does it seem like the alumni go?
Right. Well, the alumni go, a lot of them stay here in Washington, D.C., just like a lot of GW's alumni. They also go across the country, so we have some who are still in law school. We have some who are big-time lawyers in New York. We have people who are running for Bill Baroni, as a lot of people might know because he's from New Jersey, is a New Jersey State Assemblyman and just became a state senator and probably will go on to bigger things in New Jersey as well. So they kind of span, the spectrum. Some are working on campaigns. You name it, they're probably involved in it.
And how many people are you expecting so far?
We're expecting around 70 to 100 people to come to this thing on February 9th.
And is it too late to get tickets?
It's not too late. You can go to gwrepublicans.org/100 and you will be able to buy tickets online.
Is this like the capstone event? Are
Yes.
you planning other things for the year as well?
This is pretty much the capstone event for our centennial. We've this year already had 2 alumni meetups, one here on campus at Alumni Weekend. We had a happy hour reception where we had about 30 alumni attend that, and we also did an alumni reception in New York City since a lot of our alumni are in New York, and we were able to reconnect with them and also kind of promote this centennial celebration coming up this Saturday.
100 years is a long time, and it seems like recently you have all these kind of special interest student organizations growing up, where you have like Green GW and like we talked about the Young Americans earlier during the break, but how do the College Republicans and even the CDs as well, the College Democrats, how do they stay relevant when you can go specifically to a student group that's specifically about an issue? How do you guys stay relevant?
Right. Well, I think it helps to have a national organization behind you. So there is the College Republican National Committee, which is a 527 group, and they've been around, like I said, for over 100 years. And they help to keep the organizations, at each school in line. But in terms of relevancy, the College Republicans are very relevant. We're active in basically everything that's going on. So the presidential elections, which are very relevant to everybody's lives right now, and especially at GW, where a lot of students are very excited about the presidential elections and they want to get involved. They come through the college Republicans to get involved in these campaigns. So, you know, if it's a hot topic issue, if we're talking about education or the war in Iraq, a lot of these little student organizations pop up specifically talking about one issue or another, but the college Republicans are always talking about that issue and they're always around. And you know, we have a large budget and we have an organization in place, so we stay relevant by staying involved in the current issues and also being a organization that's never really going to go away just because of our organizational structure.
And you've been working on this personally for a long time as well. I mean, why is this centennial celebration important to you?
To me personally, I think it's a great celebration. I mean, what other organization on campus can say they're 100 years old? And I think I would be remiss as chairman not to try to celebrate this 100-year anniversary and to just kind of let it pass by. So I've been doing a lot of work in the past 2 years to make sure that this is a fun celebration, that the campus and the university know that, you know, college Republicans have been here for 100 years. We only found out ourselves a couple years ago when we were doing some archival digging and came across the Hatchet article talking about the formation of our club in 1908. So we almost missed our own anniversary, and once I found that out, I wanted to make sure everybody knew about the anniversary.
All right. And one last question. You're chairman of the CRs, and I asked Nichols this of GW Votes last week. Who do you support for president?
Well, people who know me know who I'm supporting, but as chairman, you know, the college Republicans can't get behind a candidate just yet. We're waiting for hopefully Super Tuesday when we might have a candidate and we can all come back together. I mean, being chairman of the college Republicans during this time of the presidential primary, it's interesting because we have different factions within our organization. But I'm excited for the day when we have a nominee and we can all get together.
But not Chris Brooks, the chairman. Chris Brooks, the person. Who did you support for president?
We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
I'll
let you off the hook. As always, you can find out more about this topic. As always, you can find out more about this topic on our website, gwtelevision.com, and links to the College Republicans website. Thanks for being here, Chris.
Thank you, Andrew.